Hello, it is February 13, the day before Valentine's Day, 7:32 p.m. So dapat ko buhaton, but I think it's time for an update on my venture, the challenge, the my time of rest and relaxation. So far, it's not going well. It's really not. It's no longer a hiatus. Like, I've been active on Facebook, like actively scrolling, and even on Instagram I would like log in and scroll and even like posts now and watch stories. But I never last like too long on there because I'm technically still like ghosting, and I've reposted stories and followed people because I think I was trying to like use the benefits of social media because we had I attended a debate competition like face to face, and then I had like naturally like acquired some new friends, and like I added some, and yeah, but I didn't actively post anything yet, although I do want to. But I'm like also like as time is passing by, I feel less of the inclination to do so. But anyway, I wanted to like make a video because I feel like I've lost I've lost my intention, or like I've forgotten the reason as to why I wanted to do hiatus in the first place for the semester. And I think I've been doing well for the past weeks before the debate competition happened, because when the debate competition happened I had to like adjust to the circumstances, because like obviously maybe it's like partly an excuse to take a break from the hiatus, if that makes sense. Because like it's a different situation. Like you're presented a different circumstance wherein I'm not in Dumaguete. I'm not in like I'm not I'm like in a different world per se. Like I had like to focus merely on debating instead of like ACADS. Wait, technically I had to balance, but like you're in the competition, I'm back home, so all I could think about then was like the present moment, like what would I do on this day, and like all the other things fall behind at the back of my head, and I have a lot to catch up on. But I think I've been one thing that I've taken from the situation or the event, honestly, like I feel like I'm so drained, like social wise. Like I don't think I have recovered yet from like the social interactions from the competition. Like I go to school and I don't feel like talking to anybody. Like I literally feel like I've reverted to my past self, who was so tired and did not want to talk to anyone at all. Like, I understand now why she was like that, why she was built the way she was. Like, she would not, like, you remember, like, you remember, but like, there's this person or self that I've developed in senior high school, right? Or like in the start of my stay in the university. Like I've developed a persona that's loud, but also trying not to be too loud. Like she's trying to balance her melancholic nature with her buoyant personality. Like I think that's the two selves that I've been trying to balance like throughout my stay in this university, and like basically my entire life, or at least just since I've noticed it. Yeah. So basically that, like, I've been trying to balance my two selves, like the very expressive one and the one that prefers to like stay silent, or not silent, but like at least like stay quiet. Not quiet either. Speak at a lower volume, I guess. Or speak only when necessary. Or speak only when, yeah, necessary. Or asked. Yeah. That's like that is the biggest dilemma I've been having with myself. Like, do I, like, sometimes I want to speak up, but then it's also a matter of like finding the right timing as to when I think I should, or like when I should. Yeah. Like I can, like, okay, last year I've developed a skill. I could call it a skill because it's not like not everybody can do what I've been doing, if I could say, like, humbly. Like, I mean it in a way that, like, not everyone would be willing to yap to a teacher in the class, like, straightforwardly. Like, and I feel like I've developed that skill. And it's a skill because it's a good asset when you need it. And I think I've developed it because of the extracurriculars that I've been employing myself in. Like, I have to interview people, so I have to like present a thick face and just and do it and just like go and ask my questions. And like I think that's like one of the reasons I can like talk, for example, to like big shots, or like people of higher status, and still like feel normal. Like, not normal, like I mean like I talk to them in a way that makes them like at the same level as me, in a way like we're having conversation, like we're just friends, but like we're not friends. But I mean, like, I try to do that, and it's good when it's reciprocated. And I don't really remember any time, maybe the times where there would be an awkward like air would be the times when I don't know what to ask, or like I've struggled with like what to say next, because I still have those struggles. But like, anyway, back to like my main point of like myself, right? I don't know, right now I feel myself, I wouldn't say regressing, it's just a matter of ebbs and flows. Like, I've witnessed this before, and I know that this is just a season, and perhaps like in a few months from now I'll regain the self that I have been displaying for the past months, the self that's loud and expressive, and like the person that a lot of people liked. Yeah, I could say that also. Like, right now I'm not like so sure, like as a people pleasing person, I admit I still have those tendencies. So like right now I'm trying to assess myself and how other people might perceive me or think of me. And I'm starting to think that a lot of people, this could be true or not. And I think a lot of things that are not true, so I'm never sure. But I feel like because I'm more silent, maybe, or like secretive, not really secretive, but like perhaps like more to like keeping more to myself, I feel like a lot of people are now then like starting to probably fill the gaps themselves. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I guess, like, I realize the reason I overshare is to like get rid of the fear of being misunderstood. And because I feel like if they know so much more about me, then there would be lesser tendencies of them like getting like, you know, like lesser tendencies for them to like feed like information that is untrue to fill the gaps, because there will be no gaps. There's like an excess of, it's cramped basically. So like they'll know so much about me and then they can use that against me, but because I say it openly, then like I don't think they can really use it against me, you know, when I'm already using it against myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you're not ashamed of what you share, then, or at least act like you're not ashamed of what you share, then I don't think people can like shame you for it. If you also like, you know, if panindigan pud nimo. But yeah, so like right now I don't even like, I'm not trying to be secretive. It's just a matter of like, it's just the season. Like, it's the season for me to be less out there, I guess, because I guess I have been putting myself out there for too long, and I wouldn't say like a year or like 3 semesters is too long, or like maybe like since grade 11 to freshman year, that's not too long, I guess. But in like, if you compare it to a span of a lifetime, yeah, it's not too long. But again, like I'm just saying, it's just a matter of seasons, you know. And I'm not sure how long this season will last of me being more in touch with myself and just perhaps like, I'm not sure also if like this is apathy, but like I feel like I'm not apathetic. It's just that I'm keeping more of my own resources to myself rather than like constantly pushing to be out there and serving, because like, I don't know, I've been staying in the council room. I stayed in the council room no, I'm not sure if I stayed there yesterday, but I stayed there earlier today. And then there I have like, we have this event or like a project going on, and I don't know, I just noticed like some people are like very involved, partly because they're, you know, required to be involved because they're like council members. And then I don't know, like I'm not part of council or like student government. And I feel like if I were, I'd also be so hardworking on, I would like push people to like buy and stuff like that. I mean, I still do that, you know, I still support SPAG or college reveal, but like I still support my college, but like, I don't know, I guess I've just exhausted a lot of energy for the school year. To be fair, it is second semester, so it makes sense. But like, if I also compare myself to my freshman self, I could say that my freshman self really had so much more energy. And I look back at her and just think of how vastly different I am from her. Like, you know that trend about like their younger self, meeting your younger self and like having different ways of dealing with the world. Like, I met my younger self and she was holding 2 beers or whatever, and I was sipping my coffee, or, you know, stuff like that. I feel like, yeah, it's only been like a year. I don't even think it's been a year. Like, I've grown so much and so fast. And I think about things a lot more now, which is good. Like, I feel like this is what I need. I need to slow down. And I think a lot of, like, factors or circumstances have led me to this slowing down. But the most important, or the biggest factor of it all was my econ subject. Because I was so messed up in the head to miss my final. And I didn't even miss it. I deliberately, well, I didn't want to, but like, there's things going on inside my brain just told me, like, I don't know, told me a lot of stuff. And I listened, and now I'm very anxious about what the result will be tomorrow, because tomorrow will be the final. Our teacher will finally release our grade. And I didn't take the final exam, so I'm not sure if, like, I doubt that I'll pass. So it's either ma-INC ko or di ako ipa-retake sa subject. Which is, I'm not sure, like, depends on her, honestly. I don't know. If I retake, I don't know. It's not the end of the world, I guess. And I never was meant to, like, take econ anyway. Like, I don't know. And it's so funny because I used to say, like, wow, I love this subject. I love this subject until it gave me so much pressure to do my best. And that one point, which was the day of the exam, I was like, damn, the pressure to do my best, like, backfired. Because I wanted to do my best to the point that I would, like, really, like, would not take the exam until I was, like, 100% sure I was gonna get the right answers. Which is crazy, honestly. Like, I don't know. I also have a managerial exam tomorrow. So, I'm still gonna study for that. I'm still gonna make a website for computer class. And then I'm gonna research for FOA. And I'm also gonna, oh my god, asa kong quiz? I actually don't know where my quiz went, bro. Just gonna pass it now. The thing is, I think I lost it, bro. Whatever. Anyway, back to, like, the main point of why I'm videoing. Aside from the fact that I just wanted to give updates, is because I have a lot of updates, actually. Like, I have a lot of realizations after the debate tournament. Like, it's really just so different when it's face to face and you're seeing people and you, like, process, like, who these people are, like, and how they function and how they think. And, like, it's so interesting to me. And I don't know, I think I got like inspired to do better at the sport because of, like, their passion for it, I guess. And I don't know, I also, like, think, okay, wait, I'm not gonna give my realizations right now because I feel like I'm running out of time, but, like, I wanted to go back to the point about econ because I feel like the reason why I started, like, this hiatus was, yeah, because of that experience, and I swore that I would not mess it up this time. Like, I would do better this semester, and I think I'm still, like, doing it. Like, I still haven't, like, I'm trying to make it a goal not to be late this school year and this semester, and I feel like I haven't yet. Like, I'm probably, like, it would have been my first earlier, but the teacher was also late and the room was still closed, so I was saved. But, like, yeah, I think that's a good goal to have, to not be late at all. And okay, going back, because I keep having detours, but yeah, my econ exam, I was so, I don't know, I guess it shook me for a while. And this is the scary thing about me, is because even if, like, it's so sorry, if it's so even if it's so earth-shattering, crazy, batshit, mind-blowing, like, if it's so, like, crazy to me, I can get it over with so easily. Like, maybe, like, like, subconsciously, maybe not, but, like, I can, like, take it out of my brain so, like, fast. And I'm not talking, like, exaggerating, like, fast. Like, I mean, like, if I, getting over having not taken a final, in my case, was so fast in reference to, like, how my friends probably, like, take it. One of my friends said, like, she would probably cry so much and stuff like that. I feel like I'm over that phase. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or bad, but, like, I mean, it can be however you define it to be, or, like, however you plan to act afterwards. I think, I don't know. The main point is that I forget the reason why I wanted to do better this sem. That's why I started, like, banning myself from social media and, like, lessening my internet or digital intake. Was because of my econ exam. I wanted to do better this sem, and I felt like I could not mess up anymore. Like, I didn't want to, like, go down the spiral that I perceived myself would go after that exam. It was the last. It should be the last. It should be the last down. It should be the last, like, thing I mess up. Like, and I need to remember that I am trying to gain control, self-agency, not to let things slip away, because I can control certain things. And as long as I keep that in mind, as long as I remember that I can control how my life would go, well, not entirely, but at least, like, for a fraction of the controllable things, the things that I can avoid. Yeah, I just need to remember a lot, like, so I keep forgetting. And I only remembered to really do better this sem after, like, our class rep announced to the GC that our econ grades would be released tomorrow. And that's when my world was, like, shaken up again. Shaken up? Shaken up. Shook up. Not sure.